What's going on, 90s nerds? You're back for another episode of the 90s Vault podcast, and you're here with Jeff and myself. Join us today as we take an epic voyage to Santa's Village on our special Christmas episode of the 90s Vault podcast.
About this one.
Eat my sword!
Go! Sorry to cut you off there, man. I'm super excited about this episode too, bro.
No worry, dude. We can cut each other off anytime we want. That's what we do here.
Oh my God. I am so excited for Christmas. Like, this is easily one of my favorite times of the year, if you cannot tell. So Jeff and myself decided to do something a little bit special today, and we decided to dress up for the occasion. So I pulled out only my finest three-piece suit for y'all.
Yeah, so, dude, what do you got on there? Let me describe this to the guest on our shows here.
It's a
Turn around, show it off, dude. You're like if the North Pole threw up on you.
Oh yeah,
dude. You got So he's got the Grinch underneath this suit. I mean, he's got the Grinch hands. Is that a Grinch tie too, or
yes,
bow
sir.
tie?
I have a Grinch tie.
Oh, it's a fuzzy tie. Is something in your beard?
Yes, it's a star. That way, and it's only the North Star, so that way I guide the way.
Guide me to the light, I see.
There it is, man. As a defending champion of the ugly sweater contest, it's only fitting that I show up in my best regalia.
Yeah, mine's a little malfunctioning right here. my Bumble is not too... I have a light up Bumble sweater that's kind of not working right now. It's like,
you know what though? But if that's not these to a T of one light fucking up the whole strand, I don't know what is. I love it, guys. This is just beautiful.
And
it's quintessentially a night.
And I got my Santa hat on. But yeah, I got Bumble on. You know,
woo!
Kids love that movie. I show them that. It's pretty fucking awesome. They love that Rudolph movie.
You're gonna have to stop playing with yourself. This is. Well,
I just wanted to see if it goes. I don't think so. All right. Fuck it. I'm just gonna. If you see me play with my nipple, it's not me playing with my nipple. It's me trying to get the lights to work. So I think it's shocking my nipple because it's getting hot in here.
He's gonna end up catching on fire. This is
wouldn't be good. Dude, I seriously wouldn't be surprised. Come on, man.
Fuck, dude. Literally, this is gonna be a pop quiz hot shot for you, man.
Oh, dude, I know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We'll flicker on and off. We'll just roll with it, okay? Just roll with it.
Right. Just remember, stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll.
All right. So Jeff and myself are going to be running through a whole list of different amazing topics that we just felt the Christmas in the 90s had for us, such as like some of those traditions that we had growing up, some of those amazing Christmas mornings, and then just the memories that we have of Christmas. And so we invite everybody that's going to be watching and listening today just to share some of your memories, share some of your family traditions, all of those amazing things that you do inside your house around this time of the year that just make it really festive. And so I think leaning right into that, it would only be fitting that we just bring in today's word of the day. And so Jeff and myself, we've got the word of the day, and I think it's a very special one. So if you want to get in on today's giveaway, go ahead and drop down in the comments with the special hashtag word of the day that you're going to be seeing next, along with maybe one of your favorite memories just growing up around Christmas time. So here we go.
Bring it.
Name, Kris Kringle. Name, Santa Claus. Name, Père Noël. Babo Natale. Père's Nicole.
Papa Shisho.
Okay, Calvin.
I absolutely love that.
So is the word of the day Santa Claus?
No, I wanted it to be Papa Shisho, but I figured that would just be a really weird one to spell. So today's special word of the day is going to be Santa Claus. So drop down in the comments with hashtag Santa Claus. And again, share one of your favorite 90s memories just growing up around Christmas time with your family.
Yeah, this is going to be a great one.
I am so excited. There's so much stuff on the table just to talk about that.
Where do we even begin, Vit? Like, where do we start?
So I guess let's lead up to it. So was how did you know like Christmas was really coming into your house? Like, was there like a gear shift, like, or
Oh,
just like a smell, or like, did you
um,
notice it on TV, or like, what was it?
it'd probably have to as soon as it hits December. I mean, my family just goes balls out. My dad's a really big Christmas guy, and he made it pretty special for us growing up. But again, here's an argument too, Vit. When is it too early to start decorating for Christmas?
Never. I said this on the Thanksgiving one. I had Christmas set up the day after Halloween, so
Uh,
it was. I'm gonna get as much Christmas as I can in the next like 2 hour, like the next 2 months. Like it's just that
right.
simple.
It goes by pretty quick, you know. Do you get a real tree or do you get a fake tree?
We've only always been a fake tree one. Like
Mm,
just living down here, it's just easier to deal with, and then you can just pack them up and put them away. But what about you?
no, always real.
Nice.
I think I'll go fake when my kids are older. I don't
Okay.
have to go because I like to take them to the Christmas tree lot and I pick it out and have a good time.
Okay. I can
Now,
do that.
growing up? Did you have a fake one or did you have a real
No,
one?
growing up, we had a real one. We grew
Yeah.
up in Montana in the mountains, so we just went out and like I remember my grandparents and my uncles and aunts. We would go and actually like get together in the morning, and everyone would drive out together, kind of like Russ Griswold style, and like go and cut down the tree. We'd go and look for like that perfect tree in the forest.
Right.
That
Right.
never happened, but we'd come home with like 5 or 6 trees, and so
Mhm.
we always had a real one growing up.
No.
It wasn't until we moved to California.
California screwed it for you? What's going on
Yes,
here?
sir. California pooched it, man. I didn't
Oh,
know you had to
pooch the
pay.
cooch.
I didn't know you had to pay like $200 for a tree. Like,
Yeah,
what was the damage this year?
120. And then I
Okay,
think I
that's
tipped
not
them like
bad.
120. It's like a 7-footer.
Shit, that's cheaper than the pumpkins.
Yeah, right? The pumpkins are like $35, $40 for a big one.
Shit, some of those ones they go by like the poundage, man. You get like a
Oh, yeah.
10, 15 pound pumpkin. It's ridiculous on some
I
of
mean,
those, but
I mean, yeah. So like we start Christmas probably December 1st
nice.
because we wait till Thanksgiving. My wife has the decorations for fall, so she wants to keep them up for a little bit because she puts them up during Thanksgiving. So she's got a month, and like I think she only had them up for 2 weeks before we had to take them down and put all our Christmas shit up. So and the kids love it. Halloween, Christmas is their favorite time. You know, they bug the crap out of me trying to get the hanging up the Christmas lights out front. So we have a big abominable snowman out front, and we have Jack.
Oh,
Jack
nice.
and Zero.
Nice. Right now, I've got a 10-foot snowman, a 10-foot Santa. I've got my 10-foot tree. I've got Max from Grinch. I've got my lights out, my Disney background lights on the garage. Like I love this time of the year, so I go balls to the wall.
Yeah, see, I think I go more. I think I go a little bit heavier on my Halloween stuff than I do Christmas stuff because I don't know.
Oh,
I think
man,
I just need to up my arsenal on Christmas. My Christmas game's a little weak.
Christmas, I said next year. I set my goal for next year. I'm going to get a pixel tree, like an actual pixel light tree, and I
Mhm.
want to learn how to do programming, and I want to actually do like light arranging on my lights and all of that, and sync them up. I just want to do the whole programming side of it because
That
every year we watch that great Christmas light fight
dude,
on TV, and it's just amazing.
really, that's awesome. On the internet, I always see the people that have the music that goes to it. I think one year it was like Metallica, and they do like
Slayer and
Slayer, Pantera, and it goes with the whole song. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would like to do. Like we have one in town right now that's doing all the traditional, like the pentatonics, the Mariah Carey.
Right.
Which, by the way, like
Mariah.
is Mariah Carey just like solely doing Christmas shit now? Because I noticed she's got like 15 Christmas songs.
Does she?
Yeah, she did Hallelujah. She does her traditional one that she always does. She had
All I want for Christmas is you.
She had It's Gonna Be a White Christmas. She has Baby It's Cold Outside. She even had one with the Muppet, or not the Muppets, the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like,
Hmm.
is this where we're just gonna make all of our money is like in December? From December to January, Mariah Carey?
I think she makes a shit ton off of just the "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Yeah.
I mean, we might even get sued for just saying it like that.
No, we can't summon her.
She'll pop out of the fucking chimney.
That's how I know Christmas is coming, when fucking I hear Mariah Carey rise from the dead every year. Fucking
That,
go to the
yeah.
mall or
mall.
an escalator or an elevator, and you hear it. You're like, God damn, it's that time of the year.
Yep, and then
Okay.
and you know it's Christmas too. It's when Costco starts putting their shit out 3 months in advance. It's right around the
Yeah,
corner.
Fuck, Walmart's already on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
They're just beating everyone to it. But
Just
what were you gonna say?
no, just gift. They're just getting after it, dude.
Oh, dude, like pitter patter, man. But
Yep.
like, it's ridiculous. Like, have you gotten all the Christmas shopping done for the boys and girls?
Yeah, Isla, we didn't buy too much because she's one. And most of the family, it's so funny. Most of the family buy them presents, so we kind of just went light. I bought a Nintendo 64 off of eBay.
Oh no,
for the boys because they love Mario Kart. I always take them to like the arcades, and they always want to play Mario Kart. So I'm like, you know what? This might be a Christmas present for me and the boys. So I went on eBay, bought a refurbished Nintendo 64 with 4 controllers, a rumble pack, 2 rumble packs, and I got Mario Kart, GoldenEye, Mario World, and I'm gonna get Star Fox and Wave Runner.
Nice.
Or Wave, is it Wave Runner? Wave?
Yeah.
Wave Race. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked to have it over here. I plugged it in to make sure it worked. I had to go buy an HDMI converter. But man, when you blow that up on your 4K TV, it looks like garbage. I don't even know what I can
only imagine.
So then I was looking online, dude, and I found a converter that like smooths out the pixels. So I'm gonna give that a whirl and see if it makes it look a little bit better. You know,
Probably will. It will probably definitely help overall with it.
Yeah. So
That's
other than that,
be cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lay that out for the boys. I'll plug it in, but I'll leave it. Like Santa brought it, and then we bought 2 they're like little things you sit in, and you like, what is it? You can drift with them. The little drifter carts.
Yeah.
The little drifter carts. So I got to charge those up. But that's it. Bought him those 2 things, and then I think my middle child, Cade, he wanted a purple dragon he saw on eBay, so we bought him a purple dragon.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's my kid.
Yeah,
that's why he's my kid,
dragon.
dude. Fucking purple dragons, dude.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then he got so excited today that we ordered him we ordered him Grinch, both of them Grinch matching pajamas, and it came today, and he came out of his skull. He couldn't wait to take a bath.
God, that's easily one of my favorite movies was The Grinch growing up, and it was just ridiculous. Like, because I was always a traditionalist, but then I saw the Jim Carrey one, and Jim Carrey just totally nailed it. Like,
I was so pumped when I found out this was coming out. Like, the real live Grinch movie was coming out. It was funny story too. Is when that movie came out, I was actually at Universal Studios, like probably a month after they wrapped.
Oh, wow.
So all the set was still up when we went on the tour.
That's cool.
And they told us a story of how Jim Carrey, when he was on set, he went and messed with, or people that come on the buses, how they take you through the back and everything. So what he did, the guide told us, he goes, yeah, during the filming of this, he would run, during his breaks, he would run behind the Psycho house, and he would come out and run after the people in the buses.
In the little trams and stuff.
Yeah, and the trams.
Awesome.
Oh, he'd hide in there and just like scare people, just come out of the house and start running after him with a fake knife or something.
That's epic. So, oh my God.
I thought it was a pretty funny one. Well, but it was super cool to see like all the actual stuff was still up, like how they built the set. Dude,
like
everything was
built and all that.
It was awesome. It was all still up.
That's so neat, man. There's a whole bunch of stuff like with just Jim Carrey on that movie. Like so many random facts, he had to use like coping skills to help him get through, because it took him 6 hours to get into that outfit every day, and it was 4 hours to get out of it.
Yeah, I bet.
So 10 hours sitting in that chair, he had to find like ways just to help deal with pain, like back pain and stuff. And so he talks a lot about like meditation and like pressure points for like helping him.
I can only imagine. I had to put on the Grinch costume. I ordered one off Amazon, and we were doing a skit, and I had to wear that outfit, dude. I was sweating, and I was only in it for like 10 minutes.
So I do cosplay, and like I've got all my stuff behind me, like
Yeah,
and wearing those that latex and those costumes is just god awful.
I mean,
my god, it's so claustrophobic and
who needs a sauna? Who needs?
Ooh, man, talk about exfoliating though, dude. Like Jesus, you just sweat.
But yeah, so on the top of the old Grinch, like I loved that cartoon. And the funny thing is, growing up, is we had to wait for it to come on TV again. Back in the day, again, we had to wait. Rudolph. I loved all the claymations. Those were my favorite.
All of those Rankin Bass films, like
Yes.
all of them. And like, I'll be honest, anything Rankin Bass, like I was growing up, I loved them. Like the Lord of the Ring Rankin Bass films, those were amazing. But the Christmas ones, yeah,
My
definitely.
Favorite. Jack Frost.
Right? The Year Without Santa Claus.
Yep.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Like Rudolph, even just the simple one, Frosty the Snowman. Like those are all like solid films. But like like you said, that claymation just totally set it apart.
Love it. I show my kids, they love Rudolph. They love that one the best. But right now they're digging this new one that came out on Netflix called something Santa. I don't know. It's brand new. It's a animation, but it's not claymation animation, but it's good. I mean,
there's just so many. Like even like, do you
they watch all three of the Grinches too, so they like they like all three of them. They'll watch the cartoon one, they'll watch Jim Carrey's Grinch, and then they watch the newer one. Have you seen the newer one?
No, I haven't watched any of the new like animated, like the CGI ones.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I mean, I didn't like it at first, but it kind of grew on me. I think.
Would you say your heart grew 3 sizes larger?
I would absolutely say that bit. But I forgot, was it Pharrell? I think Pharrell does a voice. He sings the song in there. So it was a little different, but it's pretty funny. It kind of grew on me. It's not like the Grinch that I grew up with, but it's pretty cute.
Yeah, that's all that matters. You know what? It's not what you grew up with now, because like the kids have it. So it's finding new stuff for them, but it's also introducing them to, some of the stuff we had.
Yeah.
No,
that's given. I full blown already did everything that I grew up with, like the tradition thing.
Oh yeah.
They make cookies and they leave eggnog and carrots out for Santa and the reindeer and all that stuff.
Oh God, we didn't really do anything. I think we did the carrots and the cookie and milk. I think I was always kind of an asshole kid. I always wanted to make sure there was a fire going in the fireplace. Let's see if he can get down. Let's see if Santa can really get down that chimney.
It's he's magic, so that's why I don't.
That's what they say. But that's what the rumblings around town is.
Well, I've seen the Tim Allen's The Santa Claus. It shows you how it works.
The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus that he goes away and it comes back, and then sometimes what did I do with the kids? Oh, I tell them to yell up the chimney to yell out what they want from Santa.
We always had like one crazy one growing up. Like on Christmas Eve, we would be at my aunt's house back east, and they would have somebody on the roof with like bells. And they would stomp around on the roof, and they would shake the bells, and then they would kick snow off the roof. And the parents and all the adults in the room would tell the kids like, "Hey, you have to be quiet." And they would listen, and then they'd say, "Okay, hey, we need to go. He can't. That's Santa. He can't come down unless the house is empty. Like, you guys got to go to bed." And then so they would push the kids into the hallway, but we would all be like peeking out. And one of the adults would be tasked as like, go get drunk and just dress up as Santa and come in the door and like put presents under the tree. And so that was always something really cool, like getting to see that every year as a kid growing up. They always found ways to like keep the magic going for the little ones, and then as I started getting older, I'm like, okay, it's now my job to be that one that goes and be Santa, and you go do that now, or you go get up on the roof in the snow.
So I'm thinking I might just dress up as the Grinch and do the old scare tactics with them and see if that works out pretty good. That would be pretty fun. But I haven't done the Santa Claus stuff because I have a work party on Thursday. So, and they hire a real badass, legit Santa dude, not a fake beard at all. Real deal Santa. Like, I'm blown away how good this Santa is too.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my God. See, now
I'm like, this guy can't be cheap. I mean, this guy plays into this fucking character, dude.
See, like, he's just Santa 365 days a year. Like, that's epic.
Legit beard, mustache. It's all,
That's my
all
end
there.
game. Like, when I retire, I'm just gonna lean hard into the beard and just old man, and like I'll get the long hair, and it'll just be Santa Claus. I'll change my name to Chris, middle name Kringle, or last name Kringle. Like, it'll be cool. I'll just lean hard into it. I'll host TikTok lives as Santa 364 days of the year, and then the one night that I should be, I can't be doing lives because fucking Santa's out delivering presents.
Yep. And then, so did you ever open a present before Christmas Eve? We got to open up one present.
Okay, so if I'm going to be totally honest, technically I was one of those kids. I was a fuckhead, dude. I opened up all my presents before Christmas. Like, I knew what I was getting beforehand because I would shake shit, or I'd peek, or I'd fucking go through the closet. I was a little shit, so I
absolutely did that. I did that too. I would go in there, like when my parents weren't looking or gone, I would just slightly get one piece of tape and open it up, and
that's it.
You know what I mean?
And then like take a guess, be like, oh, that's that Venom figure.
I saw that.
I was holding.
I just needed to see the box, and I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah. But so every Christmas, like Christmas Eve, we got to open up like the pajamas.
Okay.
Like the pajamas and a movie. It was like that little, I guess you'll call it like a stocking stuffer gift. And so we would do that. What about you?
I mean, I'd open up one gift Christmas Eve, and it's so funny. My mom, our stocking stuffers were full of like toothbrush and toothpaste.
Oh yeah. Like,
and floss and stuff with candy canes and all that.
Here is the most fucked up thing I will ever say, and it'll probably end up like hitting somebody. Like, if you were ever like that kid that was like, fuck these socks, those t-shirts, those brushes,
underwear.
Wait till the Christmas when you don't get it.
Yeah.
Wait till the Christmas that you don't get it, and then see if you have that same thought. Yeah,
I'm gonna come out with just naked, so I'll be like, yep, you need it. Where are my socks and underwear?
It's just crazy.
I have to walk around naked.
Like, I never thought about it, like, until I lost my grandma. Like, just the simple shit of not getting like a 20 pack of sock.
You're right.
And I was just like, what am I going to do with socks until that Christmas that I didn't get a thing of socks? And it was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
But like, so what about you? Like, do you have the kids doing anything? Do you do any like special traditions, like gift wise with them?
No, they're still kind of young, 5, 3, and 1. So the 5 and 3. So we're not there yet. Like I said,
you're going to be starting that soon, though, right?
Yeah, like definitely. I think probably this.
Frame.
Yeah, but as of right now, it's just they get they don't open up a present yet. But
okay, like you don't do the whole Elf on a Shelf or Snoop on a Stoop, or
I got warned about Elf on the Shelf because it's like a fucking mission. I don't know how some of these parents go out of control for their kids. I'm like, who has fucking time for that? I don't have fucking time for that.
Some of these fucking parents, they really like make it a point to go out of the way, and then some of these kids lose their shit over it too.
Dude, I'm not doing that. Like, that's why we didn't start it. Me and my wife were like, do we really want to do this every night and move around and figure something out? We're like, hell no.
Go and throw the freaking elf in the toilet or freeze him or like, what are we gonna do here? Like,
yeah, I think they do it at their school or something. So I'll let the school do it.
That's just that's
or the daycare.
Crazy. That's like the new tradition now for everybody because it's just ridiculous. But like back in our days, like there really weren't too many traditions. Like in your house, how did like with your family, how did you know Christmas was like it was that time of the year in your house? When was that turn?
Like I said, December 1st, buddy.
December 1st for you guys?
December 1st for us. It was, we never started too early. We started on time. My dad was always on time with that.
With the
Christmas lights. Lights, actually right after Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving is when Christmas starts in my house.
Okay. So basically
right now,
Black Friday, Dad's out there getting after it.
Yeah. Black Friday is the...
Okay.
Jesus, I wonder how... I don't go... Have you been out on Black Friday before? I don't think I've ever done it.
Dude, you know what? I got a couple... mediocre like Black Fridays. Like I don't think I got like a true like these Black Friday experience of like bloodshed and chaos like our parents saw. Like that was Battlefield. Like
I used to love watching the news and then watching the
Oh.
news to see everybody just kill each other
it was ridiculous.
and people just
like the funniest
I don't
thing
get it.
is I always like when I think of Black Friday, I always think about that South Park episode at the mall.
oh yeah,
That like the greatest thing of like they come now. It's the night before Black Friday. If you have family, kiss them goodbye.
goodbye,
For tomorrow you will not leave the battlefield.
dude.
And then just that mom. But no, like I had a few simple ones of like doing Walmarts and Targets, but I think we were past the point of like chaos and madness where people were trampling over people for shit.
Yeah, I mean, what were like the biggest toys out in the 90s that you wanted? Like, obviously, mine was always like Nintendo, Sega. Video game was like my jams that I wanted for Christmas. That's all I ever really wanted.
Well, I mean, like
was that?
mine clearly you could see like is all toys. So like very specifically was that one right there that was one of my favorite
it?
toys to get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle party van.
Oh yeah,
Getting any of the Transformers. I remember like my mom got me a massive Fortress Maximus. It was like 3
Yeah.
feet tall. Like just stupid shit. I remember like I had a G.I. Joe USS Flag, which was the biggest toy ever made. Like it
wasn't
was
that the airplane?
No, it was the actual aircraft carrier. It could hold 3 airplanes, I think. It was
I had that.
freaking massive. Like
Yes,
it was
I had
ridiculous.
that too.
Oh
It took
my
up my whole
God.
fucking room. My
Yeah,
whole fucking room.
like it's ridiculous. Now if you have one of those in box, it's like I think $30,000. That thing is freaking ridiculous. Like
Are you
even
fucking
out of the
kidding me?
box, it is the largest toy ever made. 6 foot long toy. That's like 3 feet wide. That's
Didn't
like
they make like an aircraft carrier?
think of your fucking desk. Think
Did
of
they
your
make an
computer
aircraft one?
desk. Yeah, it was an aircraft carrier, and it could hold like 40 some GI
Yep.
Joes and like a whole bunch of vehicles and everything.
I remember.
But like any of those stuff, like dinosaur things, like but the
Mhm.
GI Joes and the Transformers and the Ninja Turtles and Ghostbuster stuff, like I was a true
Yep.
80s kid, but even just any action figures, anytime that I had like an Exo Squad figure or some Biker Mice from Mars or Street Shark stuff in there, it was always just cool.
Yeah, I think my favorite present I got was Sega Game. Was it Sega? What was it? The handheld one.
Oh, the Game Gear?
Game Gear.
Yeah.
dude, that was my. I had the Game
Dude.
Gear. I had the Simpsons for that.
That one was
That was
the
my
business.
all-time. Oh, that was my favorite. I had played that thing nonstop. It was color, so it was like
So
I was
nice.
so pumped on it.
Like,
And I got
legit.
a TV adapter for it. So you slide it in, and it had like a little antenna, so I can watch like antenna TV on it. And I thought it was the coolest fucking thing in the planet.
Yeah, it was legit was one of the best games. Like I really like wish the Game Gear would have gotten more games putting out for it. Like one
Yeah,
of the,
I think I had X-Men. I had X-Men for it.
yeah. I had the X-Men. I want to say it was like Arcade's Revenge or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
I had the
there was-
Simpsons. Was fun.
those were just awesome. But now, like even when we talk about traditions, like we talk about like some of those non-traditional things, like around this time of the year. Like in my home, we're always like leaning in towards those like non-traditional movies. So
Mhm.
like from December 1st all the way to Christmas, like we've got 24 days of non-traditional. So like one of the ones we just watched tonight was Batman Returns. Like every year we got to watch Batman Returns.
I love that movie.
I absolutely do too. Like fun fact, like Batman offs a guy in that movie, right? Like
Mhm.
legitly just throws a bomb in that clown's
And
pants
blows up.
and drops him in a hole.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. But no, so we watch, all these different non-traditional movies, but like what are some of your favorite non-traditional movies for you, Jeff?
That would probably be the little guy behind me. So me and my wife love the Gremlins. Love
Oh.
the Gremlins. So we watch that every year. So that's one of our favorite ones we like to watch every year. Would be the Gremlins.
Okay, so
you know,
here's my question with that. With Gremlins, do you count Gremlins 2 as a Christmas movie? They're at a Christmas party.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say so. You're at a Christmas party, but I feel like the first one would be a Christmas movie because he gets Gizmo for Christmas.
Yeah, literally,
and it's snowing, and it literally the intro is Christmas music, showing the clock tower from Back to the Future, because they shot it on the back lots of this Universal Studios, and it really it took me a while to figure that was a Steven Spielberg. That was a Steven Spielberg movie. Go fucking figure.
Oh yeah, like yeah, you're right. Go figure. But then even like the reason why I ask is because like Gremlins 2, some people will debate like, okay, it's a Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie. I just ask because like Gremlins 2 is just absurdly fucking weird in how that thing got made.
I don't either. I mean, I refuse to watch it again. I don't think I ever watch it. Just the first one I like, and I think we'll just end it at that one, buddy. I don't even want to talk about the second one.
My God,
you're making me upset.
God, dude. The craziest thing is like, and Key and Peele hit it, dude. Is like one night of some playing in the slopes led to fucking Joe Dante making Gremlins 2.
Yep.
And it's crazy that like anything they threw out there, they're just like, let's fucking run with it.
Run.
We got a spider gremlin. Oh, that's cool. We got one made of electricity. Fucking rad. Fuck. We got a gargoyle one. Oh, even better. It was just absurd. Yeah. So what are some of those other non-traditional movies for you guys?
For us, let's see. I guess we don't watch Die Hard as much as we should.
What? No yippee-yi-ki-yay,
motherfucker. I know, but other than that, non-traditional ones. I think that's about it. We don't watch too much of the traditional one. Well, we do watch a lot of traditional ones with the kids, but right now, not too much. We're just so beat at the end of the day with 3 kids running around. So,
I get that.
But I kind of want to show them around town because there's some really cool Christmas lights that some people do around town now that would love to show them. They love it. I mean, we drive up and down the street. There's one that has like the Griswolds right down the street from me, like 4 houses down. I'm talking this guy. I hope he turns off his lights at like midnight or something, because there's no way you want to leave that shit on all night.
Damn, dude. See, like, I love that. That's one of those traditions I'll still do.
I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to you.
Definitely. It's anytime somebody goes all out, like we used to have like neighborhoods like Candy Cane Lane growing up in the valley with us, Jeff. And, we would go there.
I remember that.
Everybody's house would be decorated. Shit, I even proposed to my wife on Candy Cane Lane. Out front in front of Santa. So funny thing.
Santa!
Yeah.
I know him!
Dude, I was kind of like fanboy, and it's like, oh shit. But no, like I love that. Me and the wife will even do that every now and then. We'll go get some hot chocolate and we'll just go drive around and like look at Christmas lights and see what everyone's doing.
Yeah. That's what we do. I'll have walk the kids around the block after we eat dinner, we'll go walk around the block and check out all the lights again, and but they love it. It's nice.
Yeah.
What we like to do too is go up to
small things with them.
I would like to have a white Christmas one year. I don't think I've ever had a white Christmas.
Right.
To be honest with you.
You know what? I want to have that I'm right there with you. I want to have that with the wife, like go up to Mammoth or Big Bear or something.
Yeah, I was thinking Tahoe, but it's fucking like 70 degrees right now, so it's pretty tough. I'm trying to wait for it to snow because Tahoe's about 3.5 hours. Right. My wife's parents have a cabin up there, and I've always wanted to do a white Christmas and do Christmas up there, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen this year.
Hey,
maybe we'll go up after.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Eventually get up there. And so, like, even, like some of those non-traditional ones that I always just enjoyed growing up were definitely like Die Hard, like always leaned into that as an adult. Batman Returns.
Batman Returns is a good one. Yep.
One, give me Christmas. Like it's like, no, not even, I was going to say A Christmas Story, but no, like, definitely Edward Scissorhands for me is like
That's a good
non-traditional one. Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and fucking Eddie Murphy was just great, like non-traditional Christmas one. And lately I've really been subscribing to this one, Lethal Weapon as a
Lethal Weapon,
Christmas.
huh?
Lethal Weapon as a good buddy Christmas movie.
Yeah,
Buddy cop Christmas movie.
Buddy cop Christmas movie. That's a good one too, man.
But like there's some weird ones. Like people are even pushing like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang as like a good non-traditional Christmas one. So I'm like, huh, that's different. Or even like Iron Man 3, I'm like, okay, that's kind of a stretch. Like the fuck.
Oh boy, nope. I wanted to touch that one with the stick. Nope. I know, but do you like eggnog at all?
Oh God, no. God, no.
You don't like eggnog?
Look me in my eye when I say like, fuck eggnog.
You don't like eggnog?
I will slap a cup of eggnog out of somebody's hand. Like, if you drink eggnog, you are probably a serial killer or a sociopath.
Well, it's elf cum. It's elf cum.
Basically. You know what? Hey there, buddy. I hope you find your dad. Like, that's some fucking narwhal jizz. Like, hard pass.
You know what? I don't mind it. I'll fucking drink it. Put a little brandy in that bitch. So that's one of the traditions we do is
just give me the brandy.
after we get the tree, we have our Christmas family vacation little rain. You know the little deer. What's that thing?
The moose.
Yes, I have we have the bullwinkle. So we have those glasses. I bought them, so we both have them, and we'll pour them with eggnog. It's good. It's good. And I'll just fucking slap back a few of those, and I'll put on the tree lights. And I always play the Christmas Vacation, Christmas family Christmas Vacation movie. I always play that. I always have that running in the background when I'm setting up the tree.
I absolutely love it. That movie is a tradition. Every year we have to absolutely watch it. Like,
I can watch it a million times. I think it's so fucking funny. My favorite part is when he comes out. Hey Griswold, where are you gonna fit this a tree that big? Bend over and I'll show you. You have some nerves talking to me. I wasn't talking to you.
Anything like Clark has so many good ones. Just like looks great, little full, lot of sap. Fuck
My favorite too is when the squirrel comes flying out of that Christmas tree.
Oh, God.
And they all run upstairs, and he turns around and he turns back, and the squirrel sits attached to his back. You can tell it's totally fake, but that part gets me every fucking time.
I love that. Like when Aunt Bethany actually hears like the squirrel, she's like, "Do you hear it? It's a funny squeaky sound." And then he just comes flying out.
Did you remember what her husband says in that one? The old guy. You couldn't hear a dump truck going through a glyceris. I can't even say that fucking word. What's that? Something plant? Like a fucking plant? I don't know.
I can't even remember it.
I can't even remember. I can't even say the fucking word, dude.
God, there's so many good parts, like everything, even like just everything with Cousin Eddie. Like, damn it,
shitter's full.
If that thing there had 9 lives, man, she just spent them all. You know what I mean? But hey, like, listen, let me. Can I get that chair? I think I could do a hell of a reupholstery on that son of a bitch.
Oh yeah,
He's
it's like on fire.
Chair, God. Like, and here's the fucked up thing. Like, they made a part 2.
I think so. Did they really make a part 2?
Yeah, they made a part 2 of Christmas Vacation. And like it was all wrapped around Eddie. It was all wrapped around Eddie.
That's right. Yes. Yep. Okay.
So
yeah,
I remember. It was Cousin Eddie's island vacation. This thing was a complete hot garbage dump.
Yeah. Like, no wonder why. I think I've seen it once and it was done.
Oh my God. It was horrendous. But like, I just like one of my favorite things with all of the Christmas Vacation movies, and have you noticed it, is just the revolving door that is the kids.
Yep.
The kids change every movie.
Every movie.
And they have zero idea of why it happens, but they just get changed.
I wonder why they change them. The Christmas Family Vacation was good when it had what's his name from Big Bang Theory. That kid was in Big Bang Theory. So you can't fuck. Right. My lights are going out again. Where did it go?
Johnny Galecki.
There
Johnny
you go.
Galecki was in it. Yeah, a young Johnny Galecki was
Super young. Super young.
like really freaking young, and so that one was crazy. But yeah,
Yeah, the
like
mom.
they just revolving door for the kids, and that was it.
Yeah.
Revolved after the first one when they replaced
Mhm.
Anthony Michael Hall, and they just kept it as like one of the jokes.
Did you ever get like a catalog and ever circle your toys when you're growing up?
Every year we got the Sears Christmas catalog and the J.C. Penney's catalog. We always
And don't forget that Toys R Us.
Well, the Toys R Us, I didn't have that until a little bit later, but just like in the 80s, it was definitely the J.C. Penney's and Sears. And then when, in the 90s, yeah, the Toys R Us was the business.
So the cool thing is they sent Amazon sent one to our house. So the kids went ham on that, ham on circling. They circled pretty much the whole like 100 pages, and I use it for leverage. I go every time you're naughty, he takes a present off of that takes a present off of that circle. And at this rate, I think they're at like 1 page left. They're definitely not getting anything they circled.
Hey, you know what? They're gonna have to learn, man. Our parents did the same thing, man. Leverage is a son of a bitch.
Oh yeah,
you know. But that's just like some of the best parts of it now is just being able to do that.
Yeah, so that's one thing I like to do is use leverage. How many of you parents out there use Santa as leverage? Comment below.
Oh God. And I swear it's going to be a majority, man. Like Santa and the Easter Bunny. Like, what else do you guys use as leverage against your kids? Let us know down in the comments.
I know.
And also, hey, we just got to do this just to keep it going. But if you made it this far, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure that you're subscribed because we want to see you here every week. Oh man,
absolutely do. Yes, we do want to see you every other week or whenever we're doing this. I can probably hear my kids right now. They're being loud as hell.
No, they're being kids. That's what it's about.
I know. Well, before I came in here, I set my oldest one up. He's 5, and I bought a remake of. We have a PlayStation 4, and I bought a remake of a couple. It was like a bundle of a bunch of old Sega games. So I think I set him up and he's loving it. So now he wants to play every day when he gets home from school, and he's in kindergarten. And I think it's something Rage. It's like a fighting game. Something of Rage. Streets of Rage. Yes. Yeah. So we have Streets of Rage. He loves. We have 1, 2, and 3 on there. So he played. So yeah, dude. So he's been playing that, and I've been playing with him, and he loves it. He's actually pretty good.
Has he played part 3 yet with the kangaroo?
Nope.
Well, you should let him play as the kangaroo in part 3.
Can you play a kangaroo in part?
Yeah,
I think
they have a boxing kangaroo in part 3.
I have to put that on. Check that shit out.
Yeah, he'll love that, dude. Yeah. I think his name's Jack.
Jack makes sense.
Yeah, Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo Jack, I'm gonna pinch you.
So there's so many amazing things. So like,
yeah. Let's see. What did you listen to? What kind of music? I know we had Mariah Carey, but I think Boyz II Men. I think NSYNC had some albums out at that time.
Dude, honestly, I grew up in an older household, so give me the Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack. Give me
that's another good one.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, any like Bing Crosby, any like Dean Martin,
Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, you give me any of the old like classic traditional Gene Autry.
My grandma used that. Yeah, that brings me back to, growing up with my grandma. She always made Christmas special for us too. In car rides, we would always play Christmas music.
Oh yeah.
I do that with the kids. They like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I showed them that one, the Christmas special. Like they love it. They love that one.
That's anything with Alvin and the Chipmunks is just amazing. Like,
yeah, we're talking about the old school cartoon, the whole cartoon album or old school cartoon. I showed them. They love it.
Like definitely like now I'll even listen to like Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack. Like to me, that's a Christmas song or Christmas album. Fuck anything like Michael Bublé.
Bublé.
Anything Bublé.
Bublé.
Like I don't really know. Anything like Pentatonics. If it's got like a catchy beat, I don't care. But one of my favorite songs is All I Want for Christmas is a Hippopotamus.
Oh yeah.
So like I do enjoy listening to like Musgraves singing
Mm-hmm.
her rendition of All I Want for Christmas is a Hippopotamus.
A hippopotamus. I don't even think I could say hippopotamus. Oh, still can't even say it now. Hippopotamus back in the day.
A hippopotami.
You know, so I kind of want to circle back to some food stuff. You know, I said
Mm.
I like the eggnog. You don't like the eggnog. What do you think about
No.
Jell-O molds?
I am here for the molds, man. You throw
Ugh.
any fruits, any delights, any treats inside Jell-O, and I'm here for it, man. And
Oh,
then not
God,
only
no.
that, you put them in a fancy mold, like a Christmas tree. I'm even more there for it.
I don't know if I could do it. Like, I think one year somebody put pineapple in there and a green one. I just looked at it and was just horrified, dude. I don't know. I will shit all over that.
I'll get after it. To me, that sounds really good. Like, I like ambrosia. Like, I love ambrosia salad with pineapple and coconut and Jell-O and whipped cream. Like, I love all of that stuff. Like, anything with Jell-O. Like, Jell-O makes everything better. Unless there's
Jell-O.
Yeah, unless there's Bill Crosby involved, and it doesn't make anything better.
Yeah, I think it makes it a little creepier.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Some of my favorite foods, like one of the things we always did growing up was like my grandma always made candies, like Reese's peanut butter balls, like they were Buckeye balls.
Those are good.
Or Mounds bars or fudge, like all of that stuff.
Nice. Did you ever play any games with your family? Like, did you just have traditional games or anything like that, like board games or anything like that?
No, we were way too competitive. Like, so
I think we
probably weren't the right way.
We played this dice game. I forgot what it was called, but we had
you
to
and
roll
your family and
things.
dice, dude. You guys were just throwing bones, man. Just shooting dice.
Every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, when we all get together on my mom's side with my uncles and stuff, they never pass. I learned how to gamble very young. So, and then for the most part, I'd win. But what about commercials? Like, what stuck out to you on like the commercial side? What were your favorite old school commercials that would come on? Do you have any favorite? I don't know if I had any favorites, but what comes to memory would be like the M&M commercials or the Coca-Cola ones.
Oh, definitely the M&M with them sneaking through the living room and then scaring Santa.
And then how about the Hershey Kisses? I don't think that's changed.
No, that one, like, dude, whoever got that marketing campaign, I hope they paid him well, because they have not changed that commercial in like 25 plus years since it was.
Well, it's almost like
out.
the
It has
Cadbury.
not been touched. It's crazy.
Well, it's almost like the Cadbury. You remember, they haven't changed that one either, and they do it every
that
Easter's?
just shows like a good like promotion. Like, you don't need to change it.
I would hope that they signed a contract where every time it aired they got money, because if not, they're fucked.
Oh God, like, I don't even think that they would have even considered like their commercial would be valid for like 25 plus years. Like, fuck, like, and people are like, I always think of the Coca-Cola ones, like with the trucks or the polar bears.
Mm-hmm.
And this year people are up in arms because fucking Coke changed their shit. So they actually removed like something, or they did something with AI, and people were just like, what the fuck? Like, they were going to burn down villages.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that winds down another amazing episode here at the Vault. And Jeff and myself just want to say thank you, guys. This will be our final episode for 2024. Again, it's been a short year, but it's been a great year just having you guys on the ride with us and just watching our journey as it starts to unfold. But I went ahead and I did something a little special for us. And
What'd
Jeff
you
doesn't
do?
even know about
What
this.
did you do? Seriously.
So I created a little story that's going to be called "'Twas the Night Before 90s Christmas." And so I'm going to be dropping that here right on the credits. And so I hope you guys enjoy that. But from Jeff and myself here at the 90s Vault podcast, just like always, just be good.
Be rad.
And just be 90s, fam.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and happy holidays for those others.
Right. You guys have a happy winter festival, man. Just
Yeah.
God bless everybody. Just Everybody, love your family and take care of one another.
It's all about.
Signing out.
Bye.
I wrote something called "'Twas the Night Before 90s Christmas." 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the pad, not a Pokemon was stirring. It wasn't even a fad. The stockings were hung by the 84-inch TV with care, in hopes that St. Chris Farley soon would be there. The children were nestled all snugged in their beds, while visions of Tamagotchis and Digimon danced in their heads. With Mama in her nightgown and my in my Stussy cap, we both had settled down for a quick midnight nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed just to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like the flash, tore open the blinds and threw open the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of the 90s objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a tiny fat man in a minivan living in a river with 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in that moment it must be St. Chris. More rapid than Jeff Gordon, his reindeer they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Blitzen, now Vixen, now Rudolph and Dancer, on Prancer, on Comet, on Cupid and Dasher. To the top of the stoop, to the top of the wall, dash away, dash away, dash away all. As the leaves they flew like the hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the rooftop the reindeer they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Christopher too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of 8 tiny hooves. As I drew in my head and turning around, down in the chimney St. Chris Farley came with a bound. Oh, so careful not to make a sound, and what did I found that I couldn't make a peep? He was dressed in all flannel from his head to his feet. His J's were pressed all nicely and done. A backpack of presents he had flung on his seat. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples they meet. His cheeks were like roses and his nose was so small. He had a broad face that was tiny, like the fall. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work, and filled all the stockings, and then did the jerk. And laying his finger aside to his nose, giving a tip of his cap to me just like so. And up the chimney arose with a clatter. He sprang to his minivan to see what was the matter, and away they flew like the sound of a rocket, pulled by 8 tiny reindeer. But I heard a whistle as he exclaimed, as he flew out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all in 90s vault good night." And so with that, I settled back into my Hello Kitty license seat, popped in a VHS of Charlie Brown, and grabbed something sweet. For the Christmas night, in a world full of tech and good cheer, I toast to you. Shall we have a beer? I'll always remember the 90s, the sweet vibes, and the toys that we craved, back in a simpler time, in the memories that we save. And just as we say here at the Vault, be good to those you care for and hold no fault. And be rad in the things you do and hold no fear. And the 90s in the way you live. Because remember, everyone, it's that time of year. Thank you. And everybody, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.